Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Welcome to this afternoon's matchup. It's a 446 Sports presentation, but this is a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball this afternoon. And we are out here at Ward 10 Recreational Complex, and it is just absolutely beautiful out here. So you still have plenty of time. The game hasn't got underway yet. As you see, the coaches and the umpires right there around the dish getting the instructions. And Coach Woodard looks like he's directing aviation traffic. And as a matter of fact, if we look up in the sky, absolutely beautiful skies to be out here and great softball weather. Temperature is 63, feels like it's 61. I'm serious trying to go off on me over here. And 61 is what it feels like. Sun is still up, so I don't need my jacket just yet. But I feel like when that sun drops down a little bit further, I'm going to have to don on the 446 Sports What Are You Watching hoodie that I have tucked behind me here. The clouds in the sky, very sparse. They kind of remind me of low tide sea coming into the shore or into the beach. Kind of some streaking, if you will, of clouds there, but very thin, almost opaque, where you can actually look through them. I say opaque, but yeah, like you could look through them there. So we're fixing to get underway, but this is the Lady Indians are going to be battling the Lady Cougars from Grant Parish, and I believe we're going to get underway here in just a moment, and I will do the lineups in just a moment. Possibly we've got somebody to call those out. I don't know, but we'll find out here in just a moment. You see the dish cam there. We have a pitch cam here, and then we have the follow cam that will be here as well. We also have a mic behind the plate to hopefully pick up anything from the umpires and helping with the calling of the plays, and we'll get underway, see what they're going to do first.
Starting for your Grant Cougars, Kirkland, number 14. Wilson, number 6. Holloway, number 9. Torino, 21. Middleton, 20. Futrell, 11. Goche, 4. Daniels, 2. Rowe, 12. McGee, 18. Starting for Tioga, Abby Troquil, number 15. Bailey Middleton, number 11. Zoe Rowland, number 12. Christina Lambert, 25. Caitlin Roberts, number 2. Grace Turlington, 24. Conley Hanley, number 16. Number 6, Lauren Taylor. Number 1, Megan Brown. And Kaylee Cootie, number 13. And the rest of your Lady Indians. Please stand for the national anthem.
Well, there you heard it, playing the national anthem and the calling out of our team's lineups. Goodness gracious, we're just about ready to get underway here. So we'll get a shot here. The pitch cam, that looks like that's Christina Lambert pitching tonight. We'll go around the defensive horn real quick. So number 15, Abby Troquell, is playing. Here we go. Let me put your lineups here. Abby Troquell is number 15. She'll be playing shortstop. And let me turn that down just a little bit. Number 11, Bailey Middleton. She will be at third. Number 12, Zoe Rowland will be at second. Number 25, Christina Lambert is pitching. She has the duties tonight. Number 2, behind the dish, is number 2, over in left field, is Caitlin Roberts. Number 24, Grace Turlington. She will be the designated batter, if you will, or they call it the DP. Number 16, Conley Hanley will be out here in center field with us. Number 6, Lauren Taylor will be over on first. Number 1, Megan Brown is behind the dish, is catching. And then number 13, Kaylee Cootie, is our flex, and she'll be over here in right field. And so we'll get the other players up in a few minutes for the Lady Cougars. Now batting is number 14, Kirkland, for the Lady Cougars. Thanks for joining us out here. Again, my name is Chuck Perkins. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball. Glad to bring you this action. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike one. Whoops. Not a score one for the Lady Indians, but that I'm sure will happen soon. There we go. Trying to keep up with the scoreboard and the balls and strikes on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard in the bottom left corner of your screen. But if you call that a strike as well, because I believe she did go. Yep. 0-2 is the count. Let me bring that mic up in the back again. There's a hit. Lambert's going to field it, throw it over to first to grab that first out of the inning. Nicely done there. Just a little bat back right up the middle there, and Lambert was able to pick that one up almost with her hand, but she went ahead and used the glove to protect that hand. Pitched it over there to Lauren Taylor to get that first out. Now batting is number 6, Wilson, for the Lady Cougars. It's good to hear the little voices out there. You giving us what to and how for. But maybe he's talking about his day at school today. That's what it is. He's telling what might learn a little bit of stuff. You never know what comes out of those kids' mouths. That's a ball. A little high. 1-1 is the count here for the Lady Indians up against the Lady Cougars. 1 out so far in this first inning. It's only the second batter we've got. Lambert in the circle there. That one hit out here. Scooped up by Troquell, having to run over a good ways. Unable to get a glove on that one just yet, but that's okay. Threw it over there. Made a good throw on an off stance there. Good throw by Troquell over, but did not get the first out or the second out of the inning. Base runner on first. Now batting is Holloway, and double play action possibility, and does it indeed. Wow. That was a double play there from Troquell to Rowland over to Lauren Taylor. Wow, what a play. Caught that here on the cams. You saw it on that dish cam. Great play there by the Lady Indians to get out of the inning and to advance to their chance to take a bat here at the first round of this. Again, this is a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball. This is Chuck Perkins. We'll be back in just a couple of moments.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We're back live here at the Ward 10 Softball Complex, or Sports Complex. I'm stuck on that again. Here we go. Hopefully we'll get out of that before too much damage is done. But up batting now, first to bat is Abby Troquill. You see there in the dish cam stepping up in that right-handed box. We do not own the rights to the music for the walk-up songs. We do not own that. So, and here we go. Troquill up in the box. She fires that one down. Shortstop gloves it. Not in time. Troquill safe over on first base. Nicely done. There by Troquill. Good hard hit. Great running there by Troquill. And we see Bailey Middleton there, number 11, there for the Lady Indians, getting ready to take her turn with the bat. Going away, ball one. 1-0 is the count. Base runner on first. Troquill over on first. Middleton in the box. Nice steal there by Troquill to get over to second. Bad throw from the catcher there, coming back out to second, overthrew the the shortstop there was trying to make a play on it. Went out here to center field, scooped up there by number 4 out here for the Lady Cougars, get it back in. Middleton steps up into the box. Another ball. 2-1 is the count. Base runner on second, Troquill. Down low. 3-1 is the count now. Goodness gracious, I want to tell you, folks, by the way, this 446 Sports, we are a busy group today. We have a total of 5 games going on. And that was coming out here to right field, thrown in, and going to get an extra base out of it to second. Troquill is going to get from all the way around. She had to pause there because the ball missed the play at first from right field and rolled all the way to the
number 12, Zoe
all the way to the
Rowland.
backstop. But she paused there about halfway from third at home, made a very smart decision, saw there was no way that the catcher was going to get the ball, and made her way in for the first score for the Lady Indians. Fouled off there. There we go. We got that all right there on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard down at the bottom left corner of your screen. And you notice over on the right-hand side, bottom right, you see Valex Federal Credit Union. They are our title sponsor, and they've been with us for several years. We appreciate them having a lot of belief in the message that we're bringing and wanting to be a part of it. There's a shot from Rowland. Advances the runner, puts Middleton over at third, takes the sacrifice shot there, if you will, to push the runner over. And that's only 1 out for the Lady Indians, but a base runner on third. Lambert coming up to bat for the Lady Indians. A left-handed batter she is. Hits that one down, but it does go foul outside that first base line. But Valex Federal Credit Union has been our title sponsor. We greatly appreciate them and the belief in our message and wanting to be a part of it. Valex is a great financial institution. If you're looking for in need of financial assistance and an institution to help you take care of your banking and savings and other things that might be out there. Good shot out here by Lambert. Hard hit shot between short and second base to come out here to center field, and it got out here quickly, and she'll get that RBI. And let's get the bases right and the score right. There we go. So she gets the RBI, pushes Middleton on around in. Got a pinch runner there for Christina Lambert. Low. Call that ball one. Whoops. See who my base runner is here. That is number 4, it looks like. Fouled back. And that number 4 is Layla Wells. Does not look like Layla Wells. Let's see if we can zoom in again. That's number 5. I'm sorry. Number 5, that's Ava Malcolm. I should know that if she's run for Lambert before. Usually it's the pinch runner for pitchers. Outside there. 2-1 is the count. Get that right? Yep. Back to the pitcher. Going to make a play instead. It's a fielder's choice over the first to get the out there. I do believe she went for second, and Malcolm would have outrun, beat the throw there. Drop that a little bit. Have 2 outs now on the Lady Indians. Base runner at second. They're leading this one already 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Fouled back in there by Turlington. That one fouled off third base side there. 0-2 is the count now to Turlington. Got her looking on that one, and they drop it. Throw down to first is in time to get the out. So strikeout with a throwdown. Not like there was a brawl or anything, but a strikeout with a throwdown. Anyway, so I digress a little bit. So after one complete inning play, the Lady Indians lead 2-0 here at Ward 10 Softball or Ward 10 Sports Complex. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of high school athletics.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We're back live out here at Ward 10 Softball Complex, or baseball, softball, whatever it is, the sports, because there are sports. Sports complex out here at Ward 10 in Ball, Louisiana, where the Lady Indians are playing host to the Lady Cougars of Grant. This is, switch my card over here. Maybe 21 there. Carino. 1-1 is the count. Now that nice strike there. You could hear the pop of the glove. That's why I add that mic back there. Shot there. Third picks it up. That's Bailey Middleton picked that up, send it over to Taylor to get the first out of the inning. And my goodness,
Now batting number 20.
Megan Brown, the catcher, just keeping pace there with the Carino for the Lady Cougars. Almost outran her down the line there. Now number 20, Middleton. Middleton, not to be confused with our Middleton, Bailey Middleton. That shot over to third yet again. Some more action, and Brown just absolutely outrunning the base runner, but nice throw and catch there between a little pitch and catch, if you will, between Middleton and Taylor here so far this inning. Great job, girls.
Now batting number 11.
Now that's number 11, Futrell, up to bat for the Lady Cougars. This is started out in the 4, 5, and 6 shot spots, holes here. That one low. Ball 1, 1-0 is the count. 2 outs here for the Lady Indians. There's an 1-1 now. Nice strike there by Lambert. Shot there does get out of the infield out here to center field. Conley Hanley scoops that one up quickly and gets that one back in to hold the base runner at first
now
over here.
Number 4.
So now batting is number 4. That's Gaucher for the Lady Cougars. See her standing there in the right-hand batter's box. Up high, Brown quickly up to see if the base runner was going to make a dart for second, but she was ready to gun him down. That shot again. Oh, goodness. Just a little bit. Must have had some English on that ball, if you will. A little bit squirrely there in the glove for Middleton to try to make the play over to first. That would have been awesome to see that third out by that same relay or connection between Middleton and Taylor, but unfortunately not this time. That's going to put 2 base runners on, first and second here for the Lady Cougars, with 2 outs here in the second inning. Strike 1, it's a call there. It's one of those benefits of that mic back there is being able to hear that call. Just in case I miss it while I'm doing all my production out here and play-by-play as we go along. Swing and a miss there. That's going to be strike 2. Nicely done there by Lambert in the circle. The ball comes back to her. Roland and Troquil both creep up to just let her know that we've got you back. And got her looking on that one. What a beautiful off-speed pitch there by Lambert to retire the side and leave the 2 ducks on, or ducklings, if you will. 2 kids on the bags there for the Lady Cougars. So after 1.5, Lady Indians still lead 2-0. We'll be back in a few moments. This is a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
We are back, and you're number 16, Conley Hanley, stepping up to bat. She's going to step out in just a moment. Look down the line one more time. Step in, and she's ready now. Big John plays in the background. Strike one, there's the call. Nice pitch there, just on that outside edge. Just a little bit outside, further outside than the first one there. 1-1 is the count now to Hanley. Here, one of the support back there in the back. So pick one out to drive it. And she does indeed. Oh, goodness. Hits that one straight over to first baseman, who gloves it and touches the bag to get the first out. Nice work there by the Lady Cougars to get a glove on that ball. Hard hit ball down first lane.
Now batting, sophomore number 6, Lauren Taylor.
There you go. Number 6, Lauren Taylor, stepping up to bat. Right-handed batter there, stepped into the box. Reaching for a swing on that one, not quite certain. I'm sure there'll be some chatter about that one with the batting coach when she gets back to the dugout after this inning. Nice one right up the middle there on the end. I say right up the middle, but midway up between the knees and the numbers, but just slightly on the inside of the plate there. But good strike call. And is not able to beat the runners, so that definitely puts Lauren Taylor over there on first. Nice running by Taylor to outrun the throw on that shot that the pitcher had to step up to pick up and turn around and throw to first. So now batting is number 1, Megan Brown, your catcher, one of my other lunch buddies, who, whenever I got here and was setting up between her and Turlington, they both told me, "Where were you yesterday?" Not, "Hey, coach, good to see you out here." Just real quick, "Where were you yesterday?" I'm like, I had things to take care of. Had to replace the refrigerator at my house because we just went grocery shopping and, can't let food go to waste because that's just a wasted money. So, but yeah, they said, "Well, how rude of you to just leave us here and not show up." And I was like, wow. So yeah, love y'all too, girls. And I'm just kidding. Love those kids. I'm glad they noticed I was missing. That was a great thing. Didn't get to tell them my joke though. So there it is, a shot going up to first base line. First baseman grabs the ball, touches the bag to get the second out, and turned to look at second, where she almost got a free shot for a double play because Taylor had rounded a little bit there and was making a look at third, but got back in time. Number 13. Oh, Abby Troco, never mind. Number 15, Abby Troco. We're back to the top of the lineup. And she just said, wow. That one zinged right on out here. Just play at the plate there. And he calls her out. My goodness, it sure looked like she slid underneath that one. Have to go back and look at that camera shot again on that slide under. Thought she got under it, but no dispute by the coaches. So they must have saw a little bit better from where I was at too. So good throw in from the center fielder out here for the Lady Cougars to get that one in and get the score the out to keep the Lady Indians from putting one more across the board. But what a strong hit there by Troquill to put that one out here to give them a chance to score. And just buzzed by, if you will, kind of a Top Gun reference there, but buzzed the tower, if you will, of the pitcher and of the circle for the Lady Cougars. Man, that was a strong, hard hit coming out here to center field. We'll take a quick break here. No, we'll just leave it right here. Leave it out here. So, yeah, 446 is quite a busy entity today with 5 games today. 4 of them are actually in going on at the same time right now. Simulcasting, if you will. We have 4 games going on at the same time right now. You have this Lady Indians you're watching. Then over on one of our other broadcasts, we have the Grace Christian Warriors baseball going on out at the Air Park. Then you also have at Menard, there's 2 games going on there. There's baseball. They have a double hitter that hit over to Troquil to pick that one up, throw it to Taylor to get the first out of the inning here against the Tioga Lady Cougars. The baseball, Menard Eagles baseball is playing, and this is the first of 2, so they have one at 4 and one at 6. And then their Lady Eagles are also playing today. So, yeah, 446 Sports very busy, very, very busy today, and we thank Doug Gann for having the vision of 446 Sports and bringing that one to you. So that one dribbled up here. Quickly picked up by Roland, that slow roller, but Roland was not going to be mishad of getting an out there. That's the second out of the inning against the Lady Cougars. So, yeah, we're quite busy, and I can tell you one thing, if you are wanting to be a part of this and be a part of our family of advertisers, number 6 now batting for the Lady Cougars, and that is Wilson. That one's low and outside for ball 1. You could be a part of this family and bringing sports to friends and family all over the nation and all over the world. We have been in over 17 countries. That's a ball low. We've been in every state in the United States from all of our broadcasts. And you say, well, my business isn't that far out, or my buddy's business doesn't go on. That's okay. We have tons and tons of viewers right here locally, and most of our views are after the fact. So we're not taking anything away from the schools. The schools do not pay us to come out and cover these games. We do this by the advertisement, and we'd love to have you a part of it, whether you want to say, I want to advertise and be a part of the Tioga Lady Indians softball games and support them. We can do that. If you want to be a part of the 446 Sports family and be on all year long, we cover well over 200 games a year. We have over 600,000 views so far just on YouTube alone, and we broadcast to social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So I can tell you that the Facebook views alone are well over 600,000. So we're pushing our way further and further in and getting asked to do more and more all over this state. Picked up there again by Middleton and back to Taylor. So that is 3 relay outs, but that between them 2. So we'll take a quick step away for a moment as they're stepping away to get ready to come up to bat. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
There you hear it, number 11, Bailey Middleton, and welcome back to a 446 Sports presentation out here at Ward 10 Sports Complex. And out here, the Lady Indians, which you are watching, are playing here also down the way at the baseball field. The Indian baseball team is also playing. So busy out here at the Ward 10 Sports Complex. Strike one there on that call on Middleton. And as we were saying before the break, great place to advertise with us. You'll get your message out. You have a chance to get your message out. And you see our several of our sponsors of our advertising rotating there in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and the commercials that are being played in between also. So if you have a commercial and you want it played, by all means, we can do that for you as well. Two and one is the count now to Middleton. She watched that one a little bit outside and high. Good pop of the glove, though, there from the pitcher, slinging it in there really hard. That one bounces before it gets to the catcher, right there by the plate. So we can call that one a ball low, I guess you would call it. 3-1 is the count. That one hit out here. It's going to hit the batting cage netting over here off of the first base side. You see it right there down at the bottom. The player going over there to pick it up, bring it back into play. 3-2, and she is hit off of the helmet, then the bat, and then to the backstop. They're going to check on her there over at first, make sure she's okay. Great job by the officiating crew out here. Appreciate their involvement and willingness to come out here and officiate games. Couldn't have games without them. Appreciate these guys. Rowland stepping up into the right-handed batter. Pitcher set, rocks, and fires. Zoe Rowland pops that one a little bit too hot to handle by the shortstop over here for the Lady Cougars. She put a glove on it, but it got through her legs, and so she had to scooch backwards to try to pick it up, but unfortunately too late for them to look to get anybody out on that one. Now up the bat is Christina Lambert. You see her stepping up there. Going to be that left-hand batter's box. And Lambert's not afraid to have one go yard here either. That one fouled off the end of her bat off the swing. I think it was an off-speed switch because it looked like her swing, she had to adjust it because that wasn't her normal powerful swing. I think she started and saw it was an off-speed, so I had to slow up. And almost like pull cued the ball right off the end of her bat. Lambert steps in, pitcher rocks and fires. Lambert smashes that one. Gloved by the second baseman. Rowland was running out there, and she threw it to first, but called safe by the official. And they're going to appeal it down here. We'll zoom in, taking the appeal to the behind the plate, seeing if he had a better angle on it. And does not look like the appeal will be successful. So Lady Indians will retain 2 on base here, and that will put 1 out instead of 2, which is nice. So we still at it here. You see Caitlin Roberts there stepping up into that right-handed spot. And her walk-up song playing in the background. She's ready. Pitcher toes the rubber, rocks, and fires. And that one is over here to second. They're going to get the fielder's choice there at first, but it's going to advance the runners over to second and third and give them a second out.
Now batting,
so
junior number 24, Grace Turlington.
Base runners in scoring position on a good hard base hit, which Turlington is known to slap them around a little bit. So we'll see what she can do here. That one's coming out here, and that's going to hit my truck. Yes, indeed. That's a home run by Turlington, and she smashes that one right over me. Just to my left, but right over my truck. And so you see Turlington coming in there, and we'll give her the home plate shot for that home run. My goodness, what a crush. Golly, I'm going to let her slide on the comments she gave me early on. So, yeah, that was Turlington that fussed at me for not being at school yesterday. Golly. Line drive shot. That almost had no height on it at all. It obviously had some, but goodness gracious, what a line drive shot to come out here and clear my truck, thankfully. I was worried about it going to hit my truck, but, yeah, nice flyover. Another Top Gun reference there. There's Conley Hanley up the bat. Wow. Dad's out here fetching the ball that has traveled all the way across the parking lot into the grassy area, the tall grassy area out here behind us. And that one's going to dribble up third base, but that gets Hanley on her running down to first and on base. She had to work for that one a little bit, but the third baseman didn't charge after that one as hard as I thought they would have.
Sophomore number 6, Lauren Taylor.
So now you hear Lauren Taylor up the bat. Goodness, and base runner on first there. You got Hanley on first, Taylor in the box. Lady Indians lead 5-0 here in the third inning. There's a hard shot up to second. Fielder's choice is over. Bobbled it, and he did call the, goodness gracious, wow. I thought she picked it up in time, but according to the umpire, the bobble was there, and the ball was on the ground when the runner touched first. So, wowee, nicely done there.
Number 1, Megan Brown.
Hanley on second, Taylor on first, and up to bat now is Megan Brown, the catcher for the Lady Indians. Hear the gas burning of the fryers in the background over there, over by the concessions where they've got hamburgers and fries and nachos and probably some cheese sticks. I just haven't heard anybody order those just yet. There's strike one. 0-1 is the count. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Brown, one of those slap hitters, if you will. They call them slappers. Just an absolutely precious kid, though, at school. Comes and visits with me at lunch. Keeps me from absolute boredom for that 30 minutes. 1-2 is her count now. 2 outs. Infield is up about halfway between that turf and the fence out here. They're a little bit further than halfway up, so they're cheating up pretty good there on Brown, and I've seen her put one over their heads too. There's a shot, but back up to the pitcher, and she'll grab that one, put a glove on it, and just kind of toss it over to first to get the third out of the inning and stop the pain that the Lady Indians have put 2 more across the board here against the Lady Cougars. District play here today. Come on out and watch it. Still got plenty of time. We're only just now finishing 3, so still got time to get here if you're on your way. Appreciate you showing up and supporting your team, whether it be the Grant Lady Cougars or your Tioga Lady Indians. Come on out and support the team. We'll be back in just a few moments. This is Chuck Perkins with a 446 Sports presentation of high school athletics.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations. Trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace.
We're back here for start of inning 4 here at Ward 10 Sports Complex, where the Lady Indians are hosting the Lady Cougars from Grant. And that is number 4, Gaucher, up to bat for the Lady Cougars. First pitch in there in this 4th inning to the first batter is strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Lady Indians leading this one 5-0. Put together 2 really good at-bats there so far and have done well defensively. We'll get a little shot there of Brown, and she's wearing that white with the red pinstripe, but that white jersey that has that red number 1 in the back, and I've told her that that's really neat because I like that because her cross support from her catcher's gear there, it's red, and where it crosses there on the number 1, it makes it look like a Tioga T. So I've always enjoyed that part. Thought that was really cool, and she likes to go back and watch it and see that. So enjoy being able to provide these things. Most of our viewers are after anyway. 2-1, I believe, is the count. Let's look and see. Yep, 3-1 now is the count. There, so Roland coming up to check on her pitcher there, and Lambert. 3-1 count here, no outs. That one shot and going to be picked up, and wow, what a show. Middleton and Taylor, Middleton to Taylor, Middleton to Taylor, Middleton to Taylor. What a show they're putting on tonight. Taylor crossing there in front of Troquil to get that glove, and on the run throw that one and get it over there, deliver a strike over there to Taylor to get that out. Now batting is number 2, that's Daniels for the Lady Cougars. Up high, ball 1. Wow. Great defensive play here of the Lady Indians. That shot, oh, look at that. Troquil sliding over just as a Golden Glove would do, to scooch over and pick that ball up. Hard hit ball coming up, and Troquil does a great job of getting that in the glove and getting it over to Taylor to get the second out of the inning. Wow. Troquil is a commit to Southern Miss. This is her senior year to play softball over there with them as well. And yet again, Troquil over to Taylor. She wants in on some of that Middleton to Taylor going on there. So she said, I can do this too, folks, and does it well. Saw that there with the Lady Indians as they wrap that inning up there for them. And we'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball right out here at Ward 10 Sports Complex.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
We're back live out here at Ward 10 Sports Complex, where the Lady Indians are hosting the Lady Cougars from Grant Parish. And this is the bottom, as you see in your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. That is way off for some reason. We'll have to go back in there and correct all that. But we are in the bottom of the 4th inning And the Lady Indians are leading this one 5-0. Let me go in there and try to update my scoreboard real quick and get it back current. So if you see it kind of blink out there and put something else up there, just know that I'm working on things. I think it's 1-0 is the count. 1-1 now is the count. So just click refresh there, see if that works. Yep. That one rolled up there almost, or kind of just hit the ground beforehand anyway. So there we go. We got the scoreboard back updated. As you see there, it might have been I had some stuff coming across my phone that I had to look at real quick with all the other broadcasts going on. 2-1 is the count. Shot. Wow. Hard hit ball out here to left field to drive that one for a good hard single out here.
Now batting, sophomore number 11, Bailey.
That was Troquil after some good defensive plays, good offensive plays as well, and that was definitely one of them. Bailey Middleton up here to bat. Yes, the same Bailey Middleton that has made several throws over to first and had several outs so far this inning. This game, rather. Their run to second by Troquil with her speed. No attempt at a throwdown, but slid in there. Got that nice turf slide over. Good job there by Troquil. Let's get this zoomed out for a run to 3. And she catches that one over easily by a pass ball. 1-1 is the count there. And let's advance this base runner over as well. There you go. Troquil in scoring position just there on third base with Middleton at the bat with a 1-1 count and no outs. Up high, 2-1 is your count now. Hope you've enjoyed this. Like I said, most of our viewership is after the game. And if you're watching it live or if you've gone back and watched it, hope you've enjoyed everything, and leave us a comment. That one slapped, and she's going to outrun and get the play game. Throw it second there, and she is plenty in time. Middleton does. So that was a weird hit that came straight down and rolled fair, causing the first baseman to charge up and get the ball. Second baseman went over. First baseman overthrew the second baseman for the throw, trying to get the out at first, and allowed Troquil on in to home to score yet another run for the Lady Indians, who now lead 6-0. That was a mouthful, but Middleton on second base now for the Lady Indians. And you see her there in the middle of your screen. She's fixing her, I guess, the tongue of her shoe, I guess it was. I don't know. Good shot there from Middleton for that RBI single that advances to 2 on the error throw, I guess. I'm learning a little bit about how this is all done. And you see just past Middleton there, you see Coach Woodard chatting with a couple of his the batters. Roland, who is batting, and then on deck would be Lambert. That would be coming up next. So there you see Roland. no outs here in this bottom of the fourth. Wow, what a shot. And that one's, Rowland sends that one wall. That's a yard shot by Rowland. We're going to catch her going around the bases here. Wow, what a shot by Rowland, and she was due that one, and has been known to send those out of the park, in which she did there. Rowland is also a Grambling commit for softball, and this is her senior year. She's done great there. Great job by the Lady Indians. 2-run shot there by Rowland, and you could hear Mama B in the background giving her some shout-outs there, and good hug there by Coach Woodard to get things started. So after a visit to the mound, yet again another visit coming from the Lady Cougars coach, and she's going to make a pitching change here, and we'll see who we get here that'll be coming in. Maybe number 20, because she looks the closest to the in the center of the circle. They're putting on that sleeve, as you see. Yep. She's putting on that sleeve for that, I'm assuming, going to be a right arm pitcher. Yep. That is number 20 is Middleton, who was formerly at third base. That is so weird. Yep. So we had our Middleton on third, or we have our Middleton, and they had their Middleton on third, but she's coming in to do some pitching duties now. And there'll be some moving around of other personnel by the Lady Cougars. I'm not sure how much of a turnover they'll do here. There's about 2 or 3 pitches there, and she says, I'm ready to go. Ready to get to work, she is indeed. So we'll back this one out just a little bit. And this is Lambert.
Number 25, Christina Lambert.
Boy, howdy. Some choices to make already in this one for player of the game, for our Quibido's player of the game, player of the week, rather. Might have to wait a little bit, but we'll see who we choose for the player of the game. But wow, we're doing players of the week now, so we'll bring somebody out here we'll tell them that they are in the running for it. So that is Lambert up here to bat. That one is low, ball 1. 1-0 is the count, 0 outs, no outs here for the Lady Indians in this bottom of the fourth, where they lead this one 8-0 now after that 2-run shot from Rowland. 1-1 is the count now. Lambert looking that one in, just seeing it, measuring up. Two and 1 is the count now to Lambert. You see the camera move. It's mounted on the fence, and there's some little ones running around out here hitting the fence, so my apologies for that. Hits that one down and gloved by third baseman, who is now number 9 that's Holloway for the Lady Cougars, and gets it over to first to get the first out of this inning. Getting Lambert out there on it.
Now batting, junior number 2, Caitlin Roberts.
So now is number 2, Caitlin Roberts, up to bat for the Lady Indians. Ball 1. Wish I had a deck out here. Would be nice. Fouled that one back into the backstop there. 1-1. 1 out. But it'd be nice to have a a platform out here to broadcast from. I'm broadcasting beyond the fence out here in the back of my truck in the Perks mobile, because it's for the Perks that I do this, which is a side channel that I do. And I used to do a lot of cooking, but I'm gonna have to get back into it. But this is really kind of taken off with the 446 Sports, so I had a whole lot of time to go home and cook after work. I believe that's a 3-1 now. It's the count there. To Roberts. Shot out there, and that one's going to left field where Roberts usually is hanging out, and overthrown there from the left fielder, trying to throw it over to first. I don't know why, but way over the head of the second baseman cutoff, and almost caused some problems because first baseman had to go over and stop the ball from rolling.
24, Grace Turlington.
So now number 24, Grace Turlington up to bat. How neat would this be? See Turlington send 1 yard. Another one, rather. She's already hit one out. Low. Good eye there by Turlington. Ball 1. Just got to make sure if she hits another one that either it goes in a different location or make sure it does also clear my truck. No dings on the Perkins truck. Got her. Got her on the tag. Good throw down, and great job there by the shortstop to make the catch and come down with it. That's future for the Lady Cougars to make the tag on Roberts on the steal to second. Two outs now. Bases are cleared off. So Turlington kind of chips that one, sends it high, and the catcher puts a glove on it to end the inning and retire the side. So after now 4 complete innings of play, the Lady Indians are leading 8-0, and we'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching and listening to a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
We are back live action here at the Ward 10 Sports Complex, watching Lady Indians softball as they're playing host to
number 11.
the Lady Cougars from Grant in this district matchup. Cougars came in, I believe, 10-6, ranked around 8 or 9 in their division, and the Lady Indians come in at 13-4, ranked 4 in Select Division 1. Strike one in there. Have a pitching change, so Roberts is in to pitch now. Got her on that swinging two, tip and into the glove. I believe that is maybe number 4. We'll see here in just a moment. Hard hit, gets through the infield out here to center field with Conley Hanley. Gets the glove on it, gets it back in to keep the runner at first. You see there a shot at Conley Hanley. She's talking out here with the rest of them.
Now batting, number 4.
So that was actually batting. That was number 11, Futrell. And so now batting is number 4 for the Lady Cougars. Up high, ball 1. Get that cleared off and fixed there on our scoreboard, Wallace Out Associate scoreboard. Using the bunt to pull in first and third and to try to maybe get the base runner over to second, because no chance for a throwback to first, but second is going to go over and cover first, and shortstop would have to come over and cover second, and a swing and a miss on that one. And that is 1-2 is the count now to the batter, number 4, Gaucher. Got her swing and a miss there on strikeout. Swinging, nice job there by Caitlin Roberts for the Lady Indians. They're doing duty in the circle. 1 out. Now batting number 2, Daniels for the Lady Cougars. 2-on-2 here. Throw back to first there by Brown to Lambert. Not in time. So with the change in pitching, Roberts went to the circle, Lambert went to first, and Taylor is out here in left field. Up high there, picked. Here's something rolling. Oh, that's behind the. Nice dive there by Lambert to save the ball from going out into right field, but Kuti was saw the action, what was going on, and was doing what discipline tells them to do. And when there's a play coming down or throw down, to get over there for backup, in which she was doing well on that one. That's 3-1 is the count now. Looks like on the scoreboard. I'll update mine with 1 out. Yep. Strike 2, and that's going to fill the count up with the base runner on first. Roberts in the circle, working this one pretty hard now. Shot's going to be foul and out of play over the backstop there. Sound like I heard somebody say swinging gate. That's a football reference, so I'm not sure. Up high, and that's going to put base runners on first and second now for a rare walk by Roberts. So that should bring up number 2, Daniels, to bat. Up high. Reset the ball, strike count. 1-0 is the count. There we go.
Number 12.
Oh, that's number 12. Rowe. Okay. There's a 1-1 count. There you go. Good job, Roberts. Checking it out there. I think it's going to be 2-1 as your count. Get that updated. There we go. 2-1 is the count. 1 out. Base runners on first and second. High and inside a little bit there. Roberts is a little rattled. Rowland coming up to give a little fist bump to her pitcher there to say, settle it down, let's go. We're back here. We got you. We got you on defense. And that is going to put yet another base runner on. Looks like Coach Ken, the Lady Indians coach, I'll call him the pitching coach, if you will, I believe is what he does out here with them. Coming out to have a visit with Roberts in the circle. I think it's just a little settle you down. So you got this now. Target in, zoom in there. Get focused. Get focused there.
Now batting, number 14.
So now batting for the Lady Cougars is number 14. Don't know that I have that one. There we go. That little visit might have been a good encouragement for her. She's got a little work to do here. Oh, there's Kirkland. Okay, Kirkland for the Lady Cougars. There it is, back at the top of the order. Almost grabbed there by the hand from Brown. She was trying to pick that one up to make a throw. I hope they realize that all they have to do is force on any base and home right now. Shot coming out here to left center. That's going to score a couple. There's one, and two making the round as the ball gets in and pushes base runners to second and third and puts the Lady Cougars to give them the offer on the board off of there. So that puts two up on the board for them now, with just one out at this point.
Now batting, number 6.
So that's number 6 up to bat, Wilson, for the Lady Cougars. Yep, strike one. There's 1-1 is the count now. So you got base runners on second and third here for the Lady Cougars. Push that one over here to right field, and Roland was giving chase to it because couldn't quite, where's she at over here? Just couldn't quite get there from where her position was on the field. One and two is the count now. Shot back up the middle here, and that's going to bring Conley up to grab the ball in shallow center, but a hard hit ball there by the number 6 Wilson, and gets an RBI on that, scores one, and has now runners at the corners for the Lady Cougars. Looks like we're going to have yet another pitching change. Found a way to hit Roberts pretty well, so they're going to swap back, and going back to Lambert here in the circle after playing first, and going to get that one back out here. Which will change everybody up yet again. That'll bring Taylor back to first, put Roberts back in left field. Roberts over here getting her head clear and her glove there and looking things over. And see in the back over there another pitcher warming up. That looks like Turlington. You see Roberts back out in here in left field. So it doesn't always work out the way you want it to for each chance you get. Now batting, that is, I think, 21, Carino. Strike one there by Roberts. Again, runners at the corners, one out here in the top of the fifth. Lady Indians leading this one 8-3. The Lady Cougars scored 3 so far in this inning. There's a shot over here and goes over the fence on that foul ball side on that right field side. Kuti giving chase to it just in case it tried to stay in. But a good job of chasing that one over to get a shot at that one. Make the count 0-1 now. You saw Brown creeping on the outside, so you know that was a designed pitch to see if she would chase one out there. Two and one is the count. So since Lambert came back in to pitch, if they pull her again to put somebody else in like Turlington, she cannot throw down. Missed thrown there. Goodness, a big debacle here. I have a feeling there's going to be a, maybe not. Big debacle here by the Lady Indians. That is going to, wrong one there, scores another one for the Cougars from some bad throws, bad decisions, if you will. Lady Cougars benefiting off of some errors from the Lady Indians. 3-1 is the count here. Chop shot. She's going to tag her. Calls her safe that she did not tag the runner. Runner there on first gets there untagged. Taylor was watching the runner at third also to keep them from scoring. Thought she made a tag on her, or tried to make the tag, but missed it. But kept focus on that base runner on third. Did you call that one a ball? Runners at the corners for the Lady Cougars. Shot going up to Troquil. Oh, and she mishandles that one. Oh, goodness. Runs come in bunches, and so do errors. And Lady Indians are having some errors here, and the bunches of runs are coming in for the Lady Cougars. Their trail now 8-5. Coach making a change here. Base runners. Base runners at first and second now for the Lady Cougars. They trail now 8-5. You hear the crowds cheering their respective teams on. That down in the dirt, or in the turf, if you will, for ball one. drive down the third base line, foul, but a well-hit ball by the Lady Cougars. 1-1 is your count now. After that foul ball, 1 out, base runners on first and second. Pitch down low there, 2-1 is the count. Base runner there on second. Potential base or scoring run there on a base hit. Good force out there from the pitcher, Lambert, to scoop that one up. Good awareness of what's going on, and I'm sure there's been a lot of talk on the field too of where the runners are and where the forced runs are. So good job there by Lambert to keep the runner from advancing a little bit closer and getting the out. Down low, ball 1. I believe that is maybe 21. That may be Carino up to bat there for the Lady Cougars. If you're watching this on a bigger screen than I have, and you're wondering why can't he see that, the little screen that I have here, like on the camera, is pretty small. So 2-1 is the 2-0 rather is the count. 2 outs, base runners at first and second. There's a strike. Pretty pitch there by Lambert to get a 2-1 count now. Up high. Not sure what the extra noise was back there, but sounded like it was trying to be a disruption. Possibly. I don't know for the batter or the pitcher. I guess it depends on who it was coming from. They have 2-2 on the scoreboard. I have that. Yes, it was 3-1. The bases are loaded now for the Lady Cougars with 2 outs. Lambert rocks and fires. Gets that one in there for a nice hot strike. Good pop of the glove. There's a big shot, and that one is a grand slam by the Lady Cougars. Nice shot there by number 4, Holloway, for the Lady Cougars. And we'll give you her grading shot there. And with that, 4 runs, that's going to put the Lady Cougars up 9-8 now over the Lady Indians here in the 5th inning. Worked their way out of an 8-0 deficit off of some errors from the Lady Indians. Get some scores in, loaded the bases up, and number 4, Gaucher, sent that one yard for a granny. Nice shot there by Gaucher. Back at it now. Let's see if they can wind this one up. Fouled back into the catcher and the umpire back there. 0-1 is the count now. Lady Indians need to find their way out of this one. Here, they should have done it on that last out, but Outside, 1-1 now. It's the count. One and two is the count. You see the coaches over here not real happy with the performance that the Lady Indians have shown in this inning. Almost got her with an off speed there, but 2-2 now is the count. Pulled back just enough to keep from registering a strikeout there into the inning. Wonder if she'll do that again. Got her looking on that one. Nice rise ball there by Lambert to end the inning and get the Lady Indians out of this one, but not after a lot of damage was done in this 5th inning by the Lady Cougars. So we'll be back in just a few moments. The Lady Indians trailing this one 9-8 from the Lady Cougars after a 9-run inning. So see what the Lady Indians can come up and do in this inning after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
So we're back here at live action, and that sun's coming straight into that camera, so probably won't be able to do much of the dish cam too much, but Conley Hanley is up to bat now for the Lady Indians. They trailed this one in the bottom of the 5th, starting up here 9-8, after the Lady Cougars had a very productive top of the 8th there and scored those 9 runs. The Lady Indians had them at 8-0 coming into it. So see what the Lady Indians can do, get together here. That's a 0-2 is the count there to Hanley. Hanley chases that one for strike 3 and the first out of the bottom of the 5th.
Sophomore number 6, Lauren Taylor.
And again, we do not own the rights to this music. That's not a bad shot. It's just my other little monitor is not too pretty. There's Taylor, hits this one, but it's going to be gloved by the shortstop here for the Lady Cougars to get that second out of the inning. Cougars have got a little
now batting sophomore number 1, Megan Brown.
Pep in their step after that great inning they just had. So up to bat now is Megan Brown, left-handed batter. And as well, they have had a pitching change that we saw earlier. Number 20 there, Middleton. Oh, 0-2 now Cougars are showing why they are a force to be reckoned with, and not going to go quietly into the night. 1-2 is the count there. Brown puts a bat on it. Shortstop and called safe. Nicely done there. Brown safe. Out first, outruns the throw from shortstop to first. I think they were wanting to peel it down, but the first base umpire was in position, so it should stick, even though the coach is kind of disputing his call there with him of what she thought it should be an out. Again, much thanks to these guys to come out here and be a part. I think we're going to get a runner in here for Megan Brown. And that is going to be looks like it's number 3 there for the Lady Indians. And if that's the case, that's Maddie Como in to run. Get these camera back. One and 0 is the count. Outside, 2-0 is the count. Base runner on first, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, Lady Indians are trailing 9-8, as you see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Three and 0, you hear the cheers from the Indian faithful over there with this 3-0 count. See if we'll get the obligatory 3-0 strike here. See what she can do. Yep, nice pitch there. That settled, rocked and fired that one in there. 3-1, 2 outs, base runner on first. Hits that one out here to center field. Center fielder makes a catch on it, retires the side, and keeps the Indians from scoring any more off of this inning, or scoring any off of this inning, and hopefully to come back up and try to put a few more on the board as they did in that last inning. We'll see what will happen when we come back in just a few minutes. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball. I'm Chuck Perkins, bringing you the action here from the Ward 10 Sports Complex.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect.
We're back here live action for the Lady Indians and Lady Cougars. Top of the 6th action, where the Lady Cougars are leading this one 9-8. And the first pitch in there is a strike by Lambert, who is back in the circle for the 2nd time tonight. That one down low. 1-1 is the count. If you're just joining us, the Cougars had a very good fifth inning. Went into the fifth inning with the Indians leading 8-0. Yes, looking at that scoreboard, you might stump your toe or make sure you just stay focused on the road if you're driving and not watching but just listening. But the Lady Cougars came out and benefited off of some errors from the Lady Indians to put several on the board. But after a loaded base home run grand slam by one of the Lady Cougars gave them the 4 runs to take the lead against the Lady Indians. So here we are. That shot up first base line to get gloved on by Taylor to get the first out of the inning. Now up to bat, looks like it's number 14, Kirtland, for the Lady Cougars. That one outside, ball 1-0 is the count, 1 out. Lady Indians would love to get out of this one with a 3 up, 3 down and get back in the here in the bottom of the 6th and score some more runs. That shot up to Rowland on second, over to Taylor to first to get the second out of the inning. Great work there by the Indians on their defense in this inning so far. 2 outs. I believe this is number 6, Wilson, if nothing's changed on the card. And I don't believe it has. If it just had a pitching change earlier, 2 innings ago. Looked like that one came off the side of her leg. 1-0 is the count. Must be a little bit high. 2-0 is the count now. Shot down third base line, gloved by Middleton. Oh, it says that she pulled her foot off of first base over here. The throw looked like it was in time, but Taylor's foot must have come off the bag just a little bit.
Now batting number 9.
Now batting number 9 is Holloway for the Lady Cougars. Brown looking her back there. First pitch into her is a strike. 0-1 is the count. 2 outs. Base runner is on first. Get that one there. Here we go. Brown looking at the runner who's darting out there, getting a little sprint off of first for a chance at a run. Stolen base, threatening it anyway. Let's see what we get here. There's a shot coming out here to center field. Scooped up there by Conley. Getting it in quickly to Troquel, back to Lambert in the circle. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Now batting number 21, Carino, here for the Lady Cougars. Base runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Got a chance. Told you.
Shot coming out here to the right center wall. You see runners making their way around. Called safe there, dive back to third. But not after the Cougars scored yet another 1 run across there to give them the lead of 10-8.
Whoa.
Hopefully, see people standing up back there behind.
He's short.
I don't know.
You gotta head on. You're like 5'7", 5'8".
I'm going to turn that mic down a little bit so I don't get distracted with all of that back there. They're kind of messing things up for us.
Everything else, I'm just a half. I'm only 5'4". Down there's only a half.
All right.
I know Rick's gonna slow.
Base runners at second and third. There we go. 2 outs here to the Lady Cougars.
Fastball. Fastball outside. That was not a fastball. If the foul ball comes around, I'm really gonna fall.
All right.
If she fouls him back, we're screwed. I'm gonna jump off. I just pray that no one's behind us. Yeah, because we're gonna get trampled. They're gonna get trampled. We ain't. They are. Yeah.
Shot there going over to the left field is going to score one for the Lady Cougars and put runners now at the corner. Lady Cougars are now leading 11-8 over the Lady Indians. I'm going to turn that mic all the way down because they are right there beside my camera and the microphone. A couple little kids back there standing on the ledge, which is something that I don't normally see there. So a little group activity here in the circle. The infield come in to talk with Lambert, giving a little more time here. All right, so that got the players down, or the kids that were standing up back there, got them taken down, because I think that's why that backstop is there, is to keep people from being right there. And I don't think they were supposed to be standing on that ledge anyway. There's a strike in there. Base runners at the corners here. 0-1 is the count with 2 outs. Lady Cougars are leading 11-8. Here in the top of the 6th. Shot gets past Troquel. Nice well-placed shot between the mound and shortstop, right between, I guess, between second and short. Troquel diving to try to make the glove on the ball, but it was so well hit, it got past her really fast. Scores yet another run for the Lady Cougars. They're now up 12-8. Puts your base runners at first and second. And Coach Ken out here having a visit with Lambert here on the mound in the circle. See Lambert shouting out that we're 2 away. Let's go, let's go. Typically defensively for the Lady Indians, do not see these struggles out of them. Usually a lot more. They'll have a bobble every once in a while, but not a whole inning like they did in that 5th. Lady Cougars are stringing together yet another decent inning, putting some scores on the board with 3 in this inning alone. That one outside for ball 1. We'll bring our mic back up. Since the peanut gallery is gone from back there on the ledge. Big shot, and that is gone and off the hood of this green Ford F-150 out here. Hit right on the center of the hood. And you see Roberts just absolutely not happy with what she's seeing going on out here. Roberts just, that says a lot right there from Roberts. Just the struggles that these Lady Indians have fallen into. Having some troubles with a parent out there barking at the coaches, and he's having to be removed from the field. There's really no place for that. They're out here battling, doing their best, and the Lady Cougars are just putting together a good offense the last couple of innings. They've done a good job out here, and there's no place for that. Let the coaches coach. Let the coaches coach. And so that's going to bring in a pitching change here. And that's going to put Turlington in the circle. And we get to see my buddy here. My lunch buddy. For me, the first varsity, varsity, my goodness, hope she didn't hit my camera. No. Okay. That was close to my camera. But her first varsity at pitch here. I know she's pitched some JV games. But let's see what she can do here. Settle down, get into the game here. She hits the ball hard, and I know she can throw it hard because I've seen her in some practices out there throwing it. So we will see what she has here to finish out this game. I'm sure they'll bring her in at this one, or bringing her in here. And that's almost good. Fix the scoreboard well, because after that shot, that 3-run shot, that gives the Lady Cougars 15-8 now over the Lady Indians. Tempers flaring on the outside of the fence. Coach is trying to keep their cool. I know they're upset with the girls, but just keeping their composure. I know they'll fuss at them about this game because that's what coaches do. If they're not performing to the standards that they know they're capable of, they're going to let them know. But that's what coaching is about. That's what these girls expect, and they know they're not playing well, as you saw with Roberts out here in left field, showing her feelings, like a lot of these girls I'm sure are, that they are not happy with their performance since inning 5. So Turlington in the circle now. Ball 1 low. Bases are cleared. 2 outs. See if she can get out of this inning and stop this one from any more damage here. That one fouled off. 1-1 is your count. Fouled off of that first base side. Might have to see if I can get in there and adjust my camera's brightness when we go to commercial. A little high there. 2-1. I'll leave it right here and we'll wait till we get to commercial. Little chip shot there. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Little second to first action. That retires the side there for the Lady Indians. So, goodness gracious, damage done by the Lady Cougars yet again, scoring 6 in this one. So 8 and 9 in the 5th, 6 in the 6th. Goodness gracious, we'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching a 446 Sports production of Lady Indians softball.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We are back live here to Ward 10 Sports Complex, where the Lady Indians are trailing 15-8 in the bottom of the sixth, and we'll update that in just a moment. I'm trying to get some corrections on my behind the plate cam, and we'll update that scoreboard here in just a moment. He went in there for a strike one. Let's see what we can do here. Hit out here, Bailey Middleton, and it's going to drop in front of the center fielder and get your base runner on first. Middleton on first now. Now up to bat, Zoe Rowland. Nice lead off on first there, but a strike one is a call. Shot down third base line, but foul on Rowland. Coach Woodard coming up having a word with Rowland. Dive back to first, safe on that throwback attempt. Not bad. And just leave it there for the rest of the evening. Woodard going up to have a quick meeting with the umpire. Some quick discussion about about something he saw. Just trying to get things back up on going on our scoreboard as well. Rowland in there, 1-1. They called evidence and coming out here to right center, but center fielder makes her way up to make that catch and get that out. And that's going to be the first out. There we go. Base runner on first. We're getting the scoreboard to be a little more responsive now. All right. And now at the bat is, this looks like maybe that's Lambert up the bat. Middleton over to second on that, we'll call it a wild pitch. 1-0 is the count to Lambert. strike on that one. 1-1 is count, 1 out. Base runner on second. That's Middleton. Outside edge there on that pitch. Lady Cougars have picked up speed ever since the 5th. That one dribbled up and going foul, and Lambert was watching it as she was running up first. Keep the count here at 1-2. Lambert hits that one. Unable to put the glove on it as the third baseman for the Lady Cougars. And that's going to score Lambert, but it's going to get Lambert to first. Now batting is Caitlin Roberts for the Lady Indians. Be good to see her get a good shot here and get out of this little slump she's found herself in, taking this one to heart. Coach Woodard stepping up here. Looks like he's going to make a change. Excuse me. They're making some kind of a change at the plate, or change there. So 5 for 25, I think is what I heard. Yep. So they're getting a substitute player in, I guess. Need a little more speed on the bases. Not that Lambert's not quick on her own, but probably wanting just a little bit more speed and to get around the bases here. All right. Up high to Roberts. 1-0 is the count now. Two 2-0 is the count. Number 20 there for the Lady Cougars came in early and has done pretty good so far. And there she is back, found that pitch, found that strike, and that's Middleton, who was on third previously for the Lady Cougars. Getting the call from the coach. I'm assuming the number. There's Roberts, sends that one up. And that's going to advance runners, get the force at third. And that's going to advance the runners over to second and third on the air throw from third base over to first. 2 outs though. Here. And that's going to bring Turlington up to bat. Number 24, Grace Turlington.
Number 24, Grace Turlington.
Outside, ball 1. Turlington smashes that one, but it goes right to the left fielder, and it was only 1 out. Okay, no, that was 3. That was the 3rd out of the inning. Okay, I thought I had it, counted it up right, but indeed I did. So after 6 complete innings, the Lady Indians are still trailing 15-8 here in this action here on the field at Ward 10 Sports Complex in this district game between the Lady Indians and the Lady Cougars from Grant. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation, Lady Indians softball.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
We are back live here at Ward 10 Sports Complex, where the Lady Indians are playing host to the Lady Cougars from Grant. And we are in the top of the 7th now with this one, and the Lady Cougars are leading 15-8, all coming from 2 innings, 5th and 6th inning. So that was first pitch in there for ball one of those to count. The Lady Cougars have done really good work here, 5th and 6th. The Indians came out and put together a couple of good innings to lead 8-0 going into the 5th. But it's been all Lady Cougars after that. This is the 4th pitching change for the Lady Indians. There's a strike. 2-1. Brown framed that one back around just enough to get the call. 2-1 is the count. Lady Cougars cheering squad not happy about that one. That one fouled back into, and making sure my camera's okay and still in play. I have it backed off the fence a little bit further than I normally do, and just able to make sure I keep the camera going there. Three and two, counts full now. Here, that's number 12 for the Lady Cougars. That is Rowe batting for the Lady Cougars. And it's going to draw the walk on that four balls. Turlington coming in to pitch for the last out of the last inning, getting that one and still kind of settling in. That was only her second batter to face. And does a good job on that one. 0-1 is the count. Base runner on first here for the Lady Cougars after that walk. See her over here, as well as Roland and Lambert. Shot back up the middle and gets through the infield. Conley grabs it, gets it back into Troquill. Turlington just could not get her glove on it in time. Base runners now at first and second, and you see the batter there, number 14, started out pitching, and that's where the Lady Indians got their 8 runs. Strike one for that pitch. Base runners on first and second, as you see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Turlington in the circle, toes the rubber, rocks and fires. That one low. Big lead off there, looking for a possible throwback, but doesn't. One and one is the count. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss there. Strike two. 1 and 2 is the count now. Kind of a loop up there. Brown gets the helmet off and finds the ball, clears it out, telling him, I've got this, makes the catch and gets his first out of the inning. Runner still at first and second. Now batting is number, see a 3. No, that's a G. Maybe that's number 20. Might be Middleton. Wow. Don't know how that one wasn't a strike. Might have been a little low, but it looks good from here. Of course, I am in center field. Camera just helps it out a little bit. Fouls that one back off into the backstop for strike one. 2-1 is the count, 1 out here in the top of the 7th, where the Lady Cougars are leading this one 15-8. Up high there, 3-1 is the count. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, wherever you're watching this, appreciate you tuning in and watching it. Either it's live or if you've gone back to watch it, appreciate that. If you could make your way over to our YouTube page, Walks the Batter there. I'll come back to that in a minute. Walks the Batter there, fills the bases up with 1 out. If you make it over to our YouTube channel, see, I think a timeout was called by I guess that was by Tioga. Okay, so pitching change. This is number, Roland's right there in the way of the number where I can't see, but I believe that is number 6. Yep. That's number 6. That's going to be Lauren Taylor coming in to pitch from first base. Seen her last year pitch a few innings at time in relief. Turlington just not able to hit her marks here today. I'll zoom back out here. Catch some of the coach for the Lady Cougars over there, talking to her batter and her on deck, and maybe the other players from third and second. That's what they are. The batter and her third and second base runners. And we are going to get back ready to go at it again. So Taylor in for relief in the circle now, replacing Turlington. Popped up to second base. Roland got it. No, missed her. Did the runner outran the throw to be safe at home. Scores yet another one for the Cougars and leaves the bases loaded there. Roland could not glove the ball. Arguing or wanting another opinion on that call. Saying that her foot was, you heard one of the parents, I'm assuming from the Lady Cougars, saying that she wasn't on the plate. Looked like it from out here, but I'll have to go back and watch the video a little bit later on. These two schools not too far from one another, and so they know one another pretty well, between the coaches and also of the players. Lady Cougars score one more doubling up their lead by 2 now, 16-8 over the Lady Indians. Shot coming out here, second base, and that's going to retire the side with no more runs scored, and that'll end the inning. Top of the 7th. We'll be going to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance here for the Lady Indians to see if they can either tie it or win it. See what happens in just a few minutes when we get back on 446. We're back to live action here at the bottom of the 7th inning, and yes, you see it on your scoreboard correctly. The Lady Indians are trailing this one 16-8 is what I have on the scoreboard here. It has it as 15-8. We'll see which one is correct here in a few moments. I'm going to keep mine because I think I've been keeping up with it pretty well. And so stepping up to bat here is Conley Hanley is up to bat now for the Lady Indians. First pitch in there for strike one. 0-1 is the count now. Outside, 1-1 to Hanley. Lady Indians need to score at least 8. And that one was a nice little off-speed pitch there on the inside. Catch Hanley looking at that one, wishing she had that one back at it again. Watch that one on the outside. Got her swinging on that one. Here the parents and the friends and families of the Lady Indians over there trying to get something started with them. One of the old chants from way back. Tried to pull that one back into play.
Now batting, freshman number 17, Fallon Harrison.
Fallon Harrison coming into bat here for, in place of, or between Lauren Taylor and would have normally have been after Hanley, but Fallon coming into bat here. We've seen Fallon here before in varsity action come in a great game earlier in the season where Coach Woodard made the play of the game, if you will, pitch change, pulling a batter after they had one on and put Fallon in to take one pitch and then crush the ball to hit a home run to bring the score closer and give them the chance to win it. 1-1 is the count now to Fallon. One out. Indians are trailing this one, as you see, yes, on your scoreboard, 16-8 there in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, our Wallace Associates scoreboard. Watch that one in there for a strike. So 1 and 2 is now to fouling. Fouling Harrison there. That's number 17 for the Lady Indians. Fouls that one down the first base line. Battling, staying alive. If you're just now tuning in, my goodness, what a game you've missed so far. But you can always go back and watch it again. So if you're watching it on any of our outlets, great. But if you would make your way over to YouTube and subscribe to us, doesn't cost us a thing, but it really does help us out. Watch that one. Ball. 2 and 2 is the count with 1 out. Got her looking at it. That's out number 2 of the inning for the Indians. Cougars are salivating, if you will, at this point. Thinking those
now batting, freshman number 9, Aniston Nichols.
So Aniston Nichols coming in to get an at-bat. Coach Woodard looking for some opportunities here by his younger squad and giving them a chance to get in here and get some experience at playing in this environment, if you will. Great experience that they're getting. Strike 1 is the call. Lady Cougars are thinking 1 out and we're done here. We can take this win to the house and some bragging rights at this point. Outside, 1 and 1 is the count. Well played game here by the Lady Cougars. Coach made a pitching change to who we're seeing now, Middleton, about the 4th inning. Oh, wow. That one, I guess, just dropped in there for him. 2 and 1 is the count here to Aniston Nichols. Hit down third base, gloves it, throws it to first in time, and that's going to end the ball game here for the Lady Cougars. They're going to take out the Lady Indians in 7 innings with a score of 16-8. Again, like I was saying a minute ago, well played game here by the Lady Cougars coaching staff to make the pitching change that the Lady Indians were just scoring runs and had gotten an 8-0 lead early on in the first 4 innings, held it through the 5th. They made a pitching change, and the Lady made some kind of changes elsewhere also with the Lady Cougars, and they just put some very good innings together here against the Lady Indians to score these runs. Very good 5th, 6th, and 7th innings, or really 5th and 6th is where all the runs came from. They scored 8. They scored 9 in the 5th, and then 7, 6 in the 6th. That's right. 9 in the 5th and 6 in the 6th to win this one 16-8. So we're going to bail off here, I believe, and call this one it. And we will be back this weekend for tournament play here at Ward 10. We have other games going on too. Again, like I said, we've had 4 simultaneous games going on 446 Sports. If you have a business or know someone who has a business and would love to be in part of supporting high school sports, football, basketball, baseball, softball, and even we do some homeschool stuff and a few other things as well. But would love for you to be a part of 446 Sports. You can contact me, Chuck, at 446sports.com or Doug at 446sports.com and find out just as little as really, I think it's $25 or $10. I forget what he says. I'm not going to throw numbers out there. Doug is the money man. I'm the executive producer. I just try to make things happen and viewable for you. Hope we've done that, and I've done my best to try to bring you some play-by-play throughout this great district matchup between the Lady Indians and the Lady Cougars from Grant. Lady Cougars, again, celebrate that victory 16-8 over the Lady Indians. We'll had a good night doing this. We'll talk to you soon. Again, like I said, this weekend we'll be out here, have 4 games at this field that will be here on Saturday, 2 by the Lady Indians, and there's some other ones going on as well. We'll be back then, and maybe sooner between for some of the other games. If you tune in to 446 Sports, ring the notification bell on YouTube, and you'll be notified anytime that we go live. Again, my name is Chuck Perkins with 446 Sports. It's been my pleasure bringing you this action out here at the War 10 Sports Complex for the Lady Indians softball. Have a good evening, and God bless you.